In the world of espionage, some weapons are designed not just to harm, but to vanish without leaving a trace. Imagine a device so secret, so precise, that it could end a life and leave investigators with nothing. No fingerprints, no DNA, no weapon. Today, we explore one of the deadliest spy gadgets ever created, a real-life device that seems ripped straight from a spy thriller. Espionage is a game of shadows. Governments spend billions developing tools to protect secrets and eliminate threats silently. Some of these devices never appear in headlines, but their effects are undeniable. Among the most infamous is a class of weapons designed for covert elimination. These gadgets are small, portable, and often disguised as everyday objects. They are so subtle that even highly trained investigators struggle to detect them. One such example comes from the Cold War era, when the US and Soviet Union raced to create weapons that were invisible to conventional detection methods. Among these spy tools, the most chilling were poison delivery devices. One of the most famous was a seemingly harmless pen, but it could fire a tiny dart coated in a lethal neurotoxin. The victim might never know what hit them, and forensic experts would find little evidence. There was also the infamous umbrella weapon used during the Cold War. This device could inject poison with a tiny, almost invisible projectile. And in some cases, the effects weren't immediate, making it look like a natural death or accident. Imagine walking down the street and never realizing someone had already sealed your fate with a gadget that fit in their hand. One of the most famous real-life cases involving these gadgets occurred in Eastern Europe. A high-ranking defector had been living under constant surveillance. His death was sudden, mysterious, and left experts puzzled. Investigators later discovered evidence pointing to a miniature poison injector, something so precise it could be carried in a briefcase or disguised as a button. These weapons were designed for one purpose: efficiency and invisibility. Intelligence agencies favored these devices not just for their lethality, but because they were untraceable. Traditional bullets leave residues, knives leave wounds, and explosives leave debris, but a tiny toxin delivered correctly leaves almost nothing. No evidence, no trail, no confession. Perhaps the most famous example in recent history is the case of a world leader's mysterious poisoning. Toxicologists eventually identified a rare, synthetic poison, a substance so exotic that only a handful of labs in the world could produce it. Experts believe this was not an accident, and the delivery method suggested a spy gadget rather than conventional means. The truth remains classified in many countries, but leaked reports suggest the weapon was small, portable, and invisible. It's this precision, this absolute secrecy that makes spy gadgets like these so terrifying. They blur the line between science and assassination, turning everyday objects into instruments of death. Over the decades, intelligence agencies have refined these devices. Modern spy gadgets may use chemical, biological, or even electronic methods. Some are designed to incapacitate rather than kill, but the principle is the same: silent, precise, and virtually undetectable. For spies, these tools are not just weapons, they are statements. A message sent across borders without a single word, a life taken without witnesses. And yet, the ethics of these devices are highly controversial. They raise questions about accountability, morality, and the power of secrecy. How far is too far when national security is at stake? The spy gadgets that could kill without a trace remind us that reality can be stranger and deadlier than fiction. In the world of espionage, the most powerful weapons are often invisible. While movies may exaggerate for drama, history proves that intelligence agencies have created tools capable of operating in the shadows, leaving no evidence, no warning, and no escape. Next time you see an ordinary pen, a button, or even an umbrella, remember, in the world of spies, appearances are rarely what they seem. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the secretive world of espionage, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories that explore the unseen and the unbelievable.